Legend, wait for it, Daryl.
Hey guys, it's me, Legend, wait for it, Daryl. And today, we're gonna get digital. If you didn't know, besides Power Rangers, Star Wars, Pokemon, I love Digimon. How much do I love Digimon? I love Digimon more than I love Pokemon. I love it more than I love Dragon Ball Z. It was probably my favorite anime when I was a child above all the other stuff. I mean, I have the super rare manga. I've got the original card game series, the new card game series, and I even have these new super rad Digivices that are currently out at your local Target, GameStop, or Walmart. I'm not sponsored by anybody, I'm just letting you know where to find these. But today, after all this waiting, after all the anticipation, the Digimon Vital Bracelets are here from Bandai Premium. And after waiting a couple of weeks to get them after they are released, I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed. So today, I'm gonna go over my experience and what you guys can expect with the Digimon Vital Bracelet. Let's get digital. Digimon! So what is the Vital Bracelet? The Vital Bracelet is a Fitbit Digivice that you use to raise your Digimon. As you exercise, train, and work out, your Digimon will also exercise, train, and work out with you. You are raising your Digimon as you are raising yourself to become a much more healthier individual. How you do that will help depend how powerful and healthy your Digimon is. It's kind of vital to the growth of your Digimon. So I actually got this specific Vital Bracelet because it includes the Ancient Warriors DimCard that has V-Mon. If you didn't know, Digimon 02 is my favorite Digimon series out of all of them. Sue me, and I have a very special place for V-Mon. Digimon 02 was my favorite of my childhood. I really loved the Digi-Armor energizing, the DNA Digivolving, Golden Armor energizing. I loved all of it. So at the first opportunity I had to get this version, I jumped on it. But for the purpose of this review, I'm going to be using my Impulse City DMCard so you guys have an idea of how exactly this works and what the cards do. This isn't going to be a full play-by-play video. I'm just going to give you guys a rundown of what this does, whether or not it's for you or not, and if you enjoy it. Without further ado, let's go. Alright guys, and here is the box of my Digimon Vital Bracelet. I have not opened it yet. The box is made out of really good material. The back is in katakana and hiragana for those who can or cannot read Japanese. That includes the instructions. Remember, this is a Bandai Premium, so you have to special order this online. You can't buy this in stores. Alright guys, and as you can see on top, I got the Ancient Warriors and the Impulse City DM cards that come with my Vital Bracelet. V-Mon is my favorite Digimon, so I'll be using that personally, but I will be using the Impulse City DM card for the review of this video. Also, if you look on top, it shows that there is an app for this. I will be getting more into that further into the video. And it does display a human body because this is technically a Fitbit Digivice. Alright, and here's the contents inside the box. As you can see, I opened the box, duh. Here is the USB cable that you use to charge the Vital Bracelet. Here is my Pulsemon DM Vital card. These are, like, compared to my thumbs, they're very, fair size for chips. They go inside the card, there's something on the back. It does include Pulsemon. He is the original Digimon made to promote the Vital Bracelet cards. Here's my Digimon Vital Bracelet. It is tailored after Pulsemon. Here is my VS memory chip that's going to be integral for using my Vital Bracelet. Here is the Digimon Vital Bracelet, guys, and all of its glory. It does not have a chip inside of it yet. If you look on the bottom, you can see a pulse reader on the bottom. Also, there is a switch that you can use to turn it on and off. As you can see, there's also a speaker at the bottom as well. This is just open, so the screen is in prime condition.
So here is the Vital Bracelet, guys. On the side with the buttons, you see the little charger port. I have the little USB cable right over here. You can use this to constantly charge your cable. It takes up to maybe 30 minutes to an hour to charge it for a full day. Alright guys, and then on this side, you remove this cover piece over here. This is where you're going to slide in your DIM cards for if you want to install brand new Digimon or your VS memory card chip. It's a really easy and in and out process. Okay guys, so I have very big wrists, but as you can see, the Vital Bracelet is on. I know there were concerns if it would be using Japanese measurements, because those are typically smaller, but I have rather large hands and wrists, so it goes on me fine. I have not turned this on yet, so neither Pulsemon nor V-Mon have been activated. I will be getting more into that longer into the video. It fits comfortably well for anyone who has any questions and stuff like that. So I currently just entered in my DM chip, and my watch is downloading the data right now. And then once it's done, it's going to have me pull it out. As you can see, it's good to go. I'm installing my Impulse City card. So it's a really simple installation, guys. You just remove the side piece and you put it in like so. Once you're done, the Digi-Egg will hatch, and voila, I've set up my Digivital Bracelet, and here we go.
So the very first thing you need to do once you turn on your Vital Bracelet for the first time is to set the time and the date. That's going to be the very first options you get to do. Don't worry about making mistakes. It'll even confirm whether or not that's the date you want or not. It took me a moment to figure out the differences between the select and the cancel button. After that, you're going to take your DIM card, you're going to insert it into this side with the slot, and for the next 20 to 30 seconds, it's going to set your vitals and match you with your Digimon partner. The Vital Bracelet can last up to 18 hours fully charged. The recharge time is very fast. You're barely going to notice it. These aren't waterproof. I wouldn't recommend swimming with these on. Guys, I know you love your Digimon and you want to bring them everywhere with you. I heavily recommend you don't do that. So when it comes to DIM cards, they do carry very specific Digimon and evolution chains. But there's something very important that you need to know. Once you use it on your Vital Bracelet, it cannot be used again. It will store the information from your Digimon, but that's as far as it goes. You can't let your friends borrow your DIM cards so they can get your Digimon and evolution chains. Be very careful if you order third-party cards online, because if they are used, there's absolutely nothing you can do. It'll suck to be you, and I don't want anybody to go through that. That's why I'm being very careful with my Ancient Warriors and my Impulse City DIM cards. I'm not going to share these. I don't plan on reselling them. So just be careful, guys, when you do stuff like that. I think it's kind of a shame because, you know, friends could, you know, trade their DIM cards if they needed them. But that's Bandai's plan. There's nothing more I can really do about it. I'm glad I found that out before I did anything reckless or dumb. So just keep your eye out, please. And while this is technically a Digivice in which you do raise your own partner Digimon, you are not set to just one Digimon, okay? Whatever DIM card you use is not the one that's set for life, alright? There are multiple DIM cards you can have. Like I said, I have the Ancient City one. There are technically 8 out right now. Some are just really expensive. And there are more on the way. Bandai is going to be releasing them through the months, so I heavily recommend that if you do manage to keep up with raising your Digimon on your Vital Bracelet, you consider expanding your collection. Right now I'm just fine with the 2 cards that I have, though I'm probably going to get more as I get more addicted to this because I work out regularly and I love Digimon. So a major concern that I've been seeing online with the Digimon community is whether or not this is going to be released in English or is it simply an exclusive in Japan. Guys, even if you order this overseas, there's not as much Japanese in it as you think. A lot of the instructions are in English. And it's very easy to follow if someone like me can even do it. I'm not as weeb as I pretend to be. When you go along and you click the confirm button, you will have the following options: the home screen, the fitness stats, the Digimon stats, the missions, and the backup, which is the little light bulb at the end. I'm going to do my best to go through each and every one of those, but it's really not that hard to follow. And I hope this doesn't deter you from considering getting the Vital Bracelet of your own. So the Digimon Vital Bracelet essentially acts as basically a watch. It will tell you how many steps you're going, what your heart rate is. It goes by military time. I don't know if there's a way to go around that. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. So one of our favorite things about Digimon is, of course, Digivolutions! And how do they occur with the Vital Bracelet? Well, unlike our old Digivices, where you had to walk a certain amount of steps or clear a stage with certain requirements to get your Digimon to Digivolve, with the Vital Bracelet, all you have to do is last. After certain periods of time, your Digimon, let's say if they're a baby, after an hour, they'll Digivolve into an in-training. After 3 hours, they will Digivolve into a rookie, and so on and so forth. After 24 hours, if your Digimon has not passed away or died yet from a battle or a previous engagement, he will become a full Ultimate or Mega level Digimon. And that's just one of the few perks of the Vital Bracelet. If you're taking care of your Digimon, it will evolve and become stronger, more powerful, and capable of taking on your friends who also have Vital Bracelets. The Digivolution chart right here is a very good example of what you can expect depending on your DimCard. So make sure that you're working out and you're taking very good care of your Digimon to get to those steps. And that's right guys, your Digimon can die. How do they die, you ask? By fighting other Digimon, of course. As you are walking around and traversing, or as time goes by, you will encounter enemy Digimon. If you're not encountering enemy Digimon, you may end up confronting and facing off against one of your best friends who also has a Vital Bracelet. Digimon fights occur automatically. They go through 5 different attack phases. After that, the Digimon automatically wins. If you lose, it's heavily recommended that you avoid combat fights by pressing the deselect button so your Digimon can heal after 30 minutes to an hour. If you do not do this, then you run a very strong possibility of your Digimon dying. Your Digimon is going to get stronger as you get stronger, simply by lasting or working out. You don't gain everything by running a gauntlet match hurting your Digimon. So please take note of that and think about your partner if you want to be the best tamer that you can be. And there you have it guys, that is my very brief review and opinion on the Digimon Vital Bracelet. As I've said before, I think these are very cool. You know, I work out almost every single day and it's really cool that now I have my own little partner who can do so with me. I love the LED screen. I love that we can have select Digimon with our little DimCards, and of course that we can fight and combat with our friends. These are really expensive online. I don't recommend buying them third party. I know that Bandai Premium is going to be shilling them out with more DimCards as time goes by. If you want something cheaper, but you don't have like the old Digivices that we do back in the day, as I've shown you before, these are available almost at your local retailers, GameStop, Target, Walmart, for fairly cheap, 15, 20 bucks. They come in multiple colors and they're almost unique to your own. It's a great official Digimon V-Pet experience that you can enjoy and love for your own. It's not colored, but you still get that friendship feeling you need from most Digimon. So if you don't have this, you always have this. And sometimes you don't need what's the best, you just need what works. And there you have it guys! The Digivolution was up and coming. Did you see, did you hear, did you know what's running? I probably messed up lyrics to that. Yes, I am one of those guys that do like the Digimon dub movie, and I just like anime dubs in general. Sue me. More videos and content are coming along the way. Please like, share, and subscribe. Are you gonna get the Digimon Vital Bracelet? Comment below and let me know. And who are you gonna get and who are you gonna raise? Thank you always for staying by, guys. There are more detailed and heavily descriptive reviewers out here who did this, who are probably way better than me a million times over. I just did this because I was super excited and I love Digimon to death. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Always remember to take good care of yourself, stay classy, and don't forget to have a super mega day. This is LegenDarryl, logging off!
Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. The Digivolution will not be stopped. Digimon roll, Digimon rock. Remember the Digi things I say, and Digi save the day.
Also, I'm really sorry guys that I'm one of those geeks who love dubs. I've always had a special place for dubs in my heart. I'm also not sorry that I love Digimon 02. As I've said before, it was my favorite anime. I think Davis was probably the best protagonist out of all of them. He had the most Digivolutions. His friendship with Ken was way better than anything with Tai and Matt got. I'm super sad that him and Kari didn't ever get together. But he was really OP. Like it was proven that he could not be corrupted when Malamyotismon did his Nightmare Illusion, and he was like, "Yo, what's up? Are you guys ready to go back and save the world?" So yeah, I love dubs. Digimon 02 is my favorite, and that's all I got. Yeah, what's your favorite Digimon series? Let me know in the comments below. And again, see you next time, guys.